power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. On the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Bernie Williams. He's already homered here in this one. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. Swings through that.
He really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Don Mattingly in the on-deck circle. 2 outs, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a tapper. Throws to first. 3rd out. So they go quietly. Back here in Baltimore. Now it's the DH.
Now pitching. Andrew Miller. 3.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts.
And that's outside.
1-0.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Fought off foul. Winning run and scoring position with 2 away. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. The winning run on second base. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
I'll be working that stage to the sun.
Back now, and we're at extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Danny Coulombe.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. That one felt good. It's 5-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Derek Jeter will hit next. Line drive, base hit down the line. Next to hit, Joe Mauer. Whit Merrifield now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. That's to 3rd. Robinson throws to 1st in time. Finally gets the 1st out here on the grounder. Back to the top of the lineup, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Here's Mike Trout. Ripped towards third. Robinson throws to first in time. That ends the inning. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Brian. Here comes a pitch. And that one clips the corner. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And now Gunnar Henderson. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a big run over at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He'll circle the bases, and the Orioles walk it off and tie the series at 1.
Season, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
6-5 the final here today. A 1.
Let's play ball.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. John Shelby with Chris Singleton.
You're out. Out. Out.
First and second, 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
Foul ball there.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 4. And he hits a ground ball right side. A sliding stop. The throw. And that's a great play for the out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Second inning coming up from. And welcome back to the ballpark. It's Aaron Judge now.
Aaron Judge.
And the pitch. Slapped foul. Judge in his 9th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Righty to the plate. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. Judge out of the play.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So digging in, Bernie Williams. Just off the inside edge. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. On to Murray, and that quickly 2 away.
The first baseman, number 23.
And now the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger. So a man aboard. Derek Jeter digs in now. Out to short. Cal gets it over to first. That ends the frame. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Adley Rutschman. So up next, Ryan Roberts.
Second baseman.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 4 of this ALDS. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. The Orioles on top, 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, and here's the catch.
You're
Freeze! You're out! 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 Out!
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Got a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that one sliced foul. Rutschman on at second with 2 down. Close, but call the ball. And
One
now
ball,
it's
one
even
strike.
1-1. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. One left for the Orioles, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Game 4 of the division series. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. And a pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Luke, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Mattingly at the plate and takes high there. Bradish throws over, and he's back in easily. And misses inside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The Orioles leading by a run. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
I think 4 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Now here is Derek Jeter. Ripped on the ground to second, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center field.
Freeze! You're out! 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 You're out! Ball 4, take your base.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
The third baseman.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that one is lifted in the air, and that is a foul ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Trout. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Judge rips that one. Santander moving back for it. Gone into the flag court. He shoots one out to right. His second home run of the series. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And now the right fielder, Bernie Williams, 1 for 2. And that one in the air center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
John Means taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best.
That's ball 4.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Derek Jeter. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Williams around third. 1 run across. Throw cut off to third. In there safely.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Devils have the lead, 6-1. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
off
of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop.
Out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Out. 3.
Now pitching, Nestor Cortez, Jr.
You're out. 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 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. Out. 3. Out. 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 You're out. 3. Out. Out.
This team played extremely well to force this series into a Game 5. It's just like a Game 7. You win or go home. That Game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
4.